Hi guys, this is Paul Pluter. I attended Oxley State High from 1985 to 1986, and I'm making this video here just to record the demolition of the Oxley State High School, the Oxley Secondary College site. And it's kind of funny. I'm drawn to this school like a moth to a light, even though it was many years ago I attended here. And I always liked this school in the sense that I loved the site. I love the fact that with Oxley State High, you went down into this little crevasse, and it was pretty damn cool. So with the Oxley site being scheduled for demolition, I've decided to document it as a historical guide, and for all fellow students to be able to take a look. You've had to, I must say, it's been a bit difficult. The site has been fully fenced off, and you've got to be careful with any sort of demolition site there. The nasty, of course, is the asbestos, but you know, if you're a bit cautious, I think it's okay. The asbestos itself, you don't want to touch any of the sheeting or any of the dust. That's the danger. But I'm prepared to take that risk there to bring you, the viewer, amazing footage of this school. So the first area is the parade area, the amphitheater, the performing arts area. The performing arts area, and I got to tell you, this is quite an interesting place to start with. And you could imagine my surprise when I came here. This was shot on Australia Day, and the performing art building was no more, completely gone. It was like a 70s edition. It had a very nice wood paneling inside, pine wood paneling, which was very cool in the 70s. And then I turn up at the site, and it's completely gone. I remember performing here with the band, Mrs. Falk, and so many you know, fellow people there, but it's no more to be. So that is a very sad realization that this school is going to be leveled very soon indeed. So it's kind of with sadness that I've shot this video here, and I'm reporting back to the students how this has been done. I've also, this time on this video here, I've taken some more in-depth footage where I've actually had a really good look with the destruction of the buildings. You've got to be very careful when you are entering a construction site. There are certain dangers, and I'm doing this as a historical record of Oxley State High. This is the last days of the site itself. So after I had the shock of the amphitheater completely gone, I then decided to come around the back. This is where J Block, the library was actually destroyed in a fire and subsequently demolished. The mathematics building, the art block. I decided to come around. This is near the goat track, the famous goat track at Oxley State High. It's an eerie feeling. This was in the afternoon on Australia Day. I thought I'd do it on Australia Day. Very symbolic. The 26th of January. Australia Day. I thought I'd do it on that day there. It's very you know, patriotic. I do love Australia. I know I whinge a bit, but I do love Australia. And it's kind of sad to see this school here. It's funny, a lot of these buildings, I've been coming back here many years, and just like to keep an eye on the site, and to finally realize that it is no more is pretty upsetting. I'm very disappointed they never had a function to celebrate it. Here we go, we're coming down the old goat track, and we're coming down to see, this is where J Block used to be. Look at this. It's really quite amazing. It just hits you. J Block gone, the library's gone, the science block completely gone. My God, it's just surreal. It's surreal. Completely gone. You can see concrete slabs. This is where some of those buildings were, but it's, well, actually, I don't think there's any concrete slab. It's all gone. All that's left behind are the memories, and it's very eerie to come here, and you come here and you remember that the times you had. You'd never thought that it's you'd come here and see the closure, the destruction of it. It's I must say, I'm very oh my God, the music block, the science block, all gone. I'm very sad they never had a farewell. It's like a friend of yours who dies and you don't attend the funeral. You don't have that closure. And that's partly why I've decided to make these videos as a vlog on Oxley State High, just so people can look back in years to come and say, geez, yes, I went to that school. I remember standing near there. It's a very eerie feeling coming here. Very sad. It's kind of, you have a weird feeling in your tummy, like butterflies, but it's not a positive. It's an eerie kind of feeling. And have a look here. We just realized the music block completely gone. That was probably the building that I had the fondest memories of, the music room with Mrs. Falk. Mrs. Falk passed away in 2011. You just see here the science block completely gone. The art building, remember the art building? I used to have Mr. Salisbury, I think it was. Mr. Salisbury. He was an English guy with a beard. Bit of a cranky fucker, but he was nice enough. And I remember Mrs. Peters doing computers with Ms. Peters, I think it was. It's having a look here. All you see is some glass remnants. You see it's pretty. I came here with this is my adult son. He's I took him to take some photography. We both love our DSLR. We're both Nikon people, and I thought it'd be good to get the camera out, take some shots. I will be posting those photos in the future. They will be available for all past students and any staff or anyone who wants to use them. I'm going to make them freely available. No problems at all there. At this stage, I'm just releasing the video. I find it very sad, very confronting to see. The video is hard enough for me to process because it's just so sad when you think, couldn't they have done something else to this site? Does it have to be sold? And I got to say, I'm disappointed. I mean, we've got a Labour government. Wouldn't they understand? Us working class folk, we would like to have a goodbye to these grounds we called OXLEY State High. And, I mean, Anastasia Palaszczuk, she went to some fancy-wancy Catholic private school. They wouldn't understand that. Us working class plebs, we do have good memories of this site. It may not have been a upmarket private school, but I still got good memories here, Governor. I still got good memories of the site. And it really hits you when you see, my God, it's just bulldozed. There's no mucking around with an excavator. Coming up to the top area, this is the last area. This is where the tuck shop and the main buildings remain. You can see this plastic sheeting. This is for the removal of asbestos sheeting. So be very careful. This is a construction, this is definitely a demolition site. They're taking very good precautions. It's very sad to see this building here in this phase of demolition. This is no nonsense. Roof railings, that's so they can remove the asbestos sheeting, and then they can, once they've gutted all the asbestos, because the asbestos is the nasty danger, then they can bulldoze the rest. Use an excavator, whack it all through. Very, very... Oh, that's the home economics. But Mrs. Goebbels, I remember Mrs. Goebbels, Mrs. Comerford, Ms. Comerford, she had a... I remember she had a little Nissan sports car. That was a very cool little car there. Ms. Lavery had the Mazda 6. I remember thinking, wow, Mazda 6 had a sunroof. I thought she was so... Mazda 626. It was a silvery blue colour with a sunroof. I thought, wow, she's got money, that woman. Ms. Lavery. Lovely lady. I thought she was very nice lady. Just this is a shock. Coming up to the music block, and then you realize, gone. My God, it's gone. Absolutely just gone. It's all gone. My God, now it hits me. Look at this, the path just completely gone. Oh my God, I can remember coming down this path to music before school. Band practice. It's all gone. Look at this. All gone. Look at this. Science block gone. Library, J block, all of it is gone. And this is when it hits you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just cut the filming. I find it very, very sad. This is the last days of Oxley High. This is a special video I shot on Australia Day, 26th of January 2019. Guys, please like, subscribe, tell your friends, and don't forget, guys, put some comments and tell me what you think. I'll probably go back one more time to record the demolition. I'm Paul Pluter, former student of Oxley State High, 1985 to 1986.
Cheers, fuckers! Cheers, Grange fucking Hermitage! Wine, wenches, women, wine, wenches, watches. Great drop.